And we're live-ish. You know, delay. Hello! How are you guys doing? I'm not going to do my fancy intro just because it's too hard to communicate to do that. That's a good ping I got going right now. But at least I'm not dropping frames. Thank you to whoever resubscribed while we were away. Are we live? God, fuck yourself, Twitch. Oh, we're live. Cool. So we're trying a new game today. We got Hugs, Darren, and Jin here.
Oh.
Okay.
What up?
Yeah, I thought everyone was going to say something.
Yeah, no. I was kind of waiting for that.
I did.
And I be Darren.
That's a good Darren impression.
It's really not.
It's not, but we can say it is.
I'm too sober to be Darren.
Wow.
This got hostile. Do you wanna
get accused of being hostile?
Do you wanna host a blah, blah. Spawn a 4-sided dice so we can decide who's the Overlord first?
Sure. Give me a moment to open your chat up so I can see what everybody's saying.
Oh yeah, I should
and then
probably
I will
link
do
that to you
thing.
guys. Also, I'm getting a really weird bitrate right now, so that's fun. Here's that. So you can have the chat. Darren and Andrew are a bit quiet. Okay, I can actually manually fix that problem. Let's put them both up to 150 or so. And Jen up just a little bit, just because. Everyone else is kind of quiet. Okay, I'm going to turn everyone up, and hopefully that helps. I'm hoping that my bitrate will chill the fuck out here soon. It's almost like I'm not actually paying for a really expensive internet service or something, and I'm actually paying...
Well, you have AT&T, so you're not.
Yeah. Well, I said expensive, not good. The red on the table is fucking with the decoding a lot. Really? That's fun. Kind of is a little bit. I just won't move around much.
Can you make it just a plain color?
Not easily. I just won't move around much.
No, I can. Hang on a second. I got this.
Okay.
I got this.
Okay.
Flip table?
No.
Stop
Flip
it.
table.
Stop it.
Okay, that should be good. All right, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna choose a new color so that way I can be somewhere. I'll be white. So let's see. So basically, here's how it goes. Someone is the Overlord, right? Which we'll decide by rolling a dice, or just randomly,
Yes.
however we feel like. Everyone else gets 3 cards from this deck and 3 cards from this deck. This deck are... You basically have to tell your story on why you didn't fuck up the mission with these. And you can interpret it however you feel like. So this one is like Terrifying Noise, The Abyss, which is a heavy metal band, right? So you can be like, oh, well, so-and-so decided you wanted to go and listen to that instead of going and getting the thing. Or, you know, they got in the way, or there were a lot of groupies going to, you know, whatever you feel like, right? You can do more than one if you want. Just however many you feel like it takes, but I don't believe you get to redraw until the play shifts to someone else, right? And that gets shifted around by these cards, right? There's 3 different types of them, okay? So you got this one, which allows you to shift the blame to someone else or get them talking. This one where you interrupt them, so you play your card and then tell them like, oh, well, that's not actually what happened. It was whatever, you know? And then this one, which is sort of the combination of both. So you can do either one. Does that make enough sense? Or...
There's
Okay,
arrows on the
pointing
cards.
Yeah, like the finger pointing cards are like, okay, is this one the shifty blame one, and this one is what?
That one, okay, so how do I point at things? This is the one where you stop someone else while they're
Tab?
speaking. Oh, okay. This is the one
Okay,
Tab?
so
That's the one where you stop someone from
Is this-
speaking and interrupt them, right? This one is where you
All
go
right.
and go, well, oh, well, this band got in the way, but we wouldn't have had to, deal with it had it not been for so and so who wanted to go and see him. Or, in this case, it would be like, oh, well, that's not what actually happened. Actually, he went to go see this band instead, and that's why we were late. Or in this one is you can use either way, right?
okay, all right.
And then these
Now,
cards,
which card is Pot of Greed?
it's in here somewhere.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, I know you need that.
Well, it lets me draw 2 cards from my deck.
Right, and that's a pretty strong card draw mechanic for this game. That is the instruction
Extremely
guide.
strong.
I'm getting a little bit
That's
of lag.
it. That's the whole deck. That's the whole game.
That's
What's the card?
this
Sorry,
one
what's
is
the card above the manual?
This is the glares or stairs. I forget what they're called. The point is that once
Oh,
you get
Jesus.
3 of these, which are doled out by the Overlord, however the fuck he feels like it. Basically, if he thinks your excuse is bullshit, if you're running your mouth too much, if he doesn't like the way you're talking to him, you basically make the rules on how you want to use it. You throw one of those, and once you have 3, you're dead, and then everyone else wins.
I am still loading objects, so I got a nice big white square.
Yeah,
So do
the
I.
rulebook takes forever to load.
Oh.
I think I understand the rules well enough. I think that's right. I think that should work anyway.
If I disconnect during this game, could I reconnect?
Yeah.
Because I might disconnect in like 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, why is it?
Are there rules in there for how Pot of Greed works?
I mean, it works the same way. Just draw 2 cards.
Alright, so it allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck.
Yes.
Alright, good. I'm just going to make sure on that.
Okay. Why don't we number people around the table and then we can roll? Does everyone want to sit down in a spot? Me and Darren have, but Hugs and Jin, if you want to go up to the menu and choose color. Hugs, did you see my question? Says Wind Talker. Yes. I want to be a game designer. We all know that won't work. So what does it take to be a good voice actor?
Do I do a funny answer, or do I do an actual answer?
Whatever the fuck you feel like. That's usually how I do.
Alright,
Oh,
I'll
I'm
be an
purple now.
actual normal human being. The real way that you get better at voice acting is learn where sounds come from in your mouth. So when you hear a voice, kind of associate like what kind of speaking pattern they have and what kind of noise you want to produce with it, and then just figure out where in your mouth or throat that sound would come from. And then you can branch off from there. That's how I've done it.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So Jen will be 1, Hugs is 2, Darren is 3, I am 4. Does that sound fair?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna roll real quick and
Sure.
then. Oh god, the lag. Okay,
The lag and the rulebook.
so that is 3. So that means Darren gets to be the Overlord first. Cool.
Oh, good. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but yeah.
Okay, so basically, like, you sent us on a quest to do something, and we've just come back empty-handed. What was it? What is our quest? Literally, just come up with it, whatever the fuck you feel like. Whoops.
Oh shit.
1, 2, 3, and then I need 3,
Ooh!
and then
I wanted you to get me some adult diapers
okay.
because I sit on my throne all day drinking and I don't want to get up.
Right, and we've come back empty-handed,
Yeah.
and so you just hand out these cards whenever someone says something that sounds like bullshit, or basically however you feel like. And once they have 3, they lose.
Okay, question.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
At the top left of these cards that you've dealt out to everyone, there are various symbols, like an exclamation
That's
point, a
for-
purple book, and a small fish.
Right. That's for an expansion that we don't have.
Okay, so we're
Or
not
some
gonna
other
bother.
rule set that we don't have to worry about, generally speaking.
Okay.
In this book, it calls the Overlord rigor mortis, but it doesn't really matter.
Gotcha.
Okay. Y'all have a chance to look over your cards and you know what's up.
Hopefully. Is this one of those games where we'll learn better by just playing it?
I think so.
I feel like the answer is yeah.
It's as straightforward.
Because looking at this, it's like the lamest D&D game I've ever seen.
Are these games free? They're from a workshop, yes. I don't know. From what I've seen, it's been really funny. But I've never had a chance to play it myself.
Gotcha.
There are a lot of rules that we don't actually
Yeah,
know
there's
about. Like the little symbols in the top are like... I don't even... I'm trying to read the rules in the middle, but it's a lot.
Yeah. But I think that's the general gist of the rules. There's a couple of different versions where you can play, like you can get out of one death glare by having such and such going on. I don't know.
Darren, what do you think?
Sorry, that manual's still loading for me, by the way.
Yeah, mine for me as well.
I think the only person it's loading for is honestly me. I can read it, but I don't think anyone else can.
Every now and then I get to see it, but right now it's just a white square.
Well, alright, follow-up question then. Where the fuck are we?
This is like a lounge or something. I wanted to get like an actual dungeon or something, but they changed how that works now, and so I couldn't just add one. Also, Jen is hosting. I got a Shia LaBeouf game. It's not really a game. It's actually just Shia LaBeouf's face and a bunch of little tokens with Shia LaBeouf's face and a board.
Load it.
I'm not the host, so I can't. It's not really. Oh, now we're in the void. What happens?
Do you have a high resolution HDR panorama of Shia LaBeouf's face? Because if you do, and you give me the URL for it, I can use it.
It's fine. I don't. My
well, I'm gonna Google one anyway because I think it's probably just that easy.
Yeah.
Rev, just set the background as green and chroma key it out.
I'm
Put
not
whatever image you
the.
want.
Oh, I see. Well, Jen would have to do that.
Jen would have to make it green.
And also, your name is green, so your name would be Shia LaBeouf's face as well. Why don't we just not worry about that?
Yeah.
And maybe just play.
I
should probably get it so that way Steam Friends is off. Hopefully I can do that without crashing the game. Cool, good.
I can see a page of the rulebook now.
Oh god. Oh.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. There you go. There's Shia LaBeouf's face.
Finally home.
Alright, much better than a dungeon. It's Shia LaBeouf's face.
Surrounded by flesh color.
You look down, it's like an asshole void.
It makes my soul scream.
It's awful.
Holy fuck.
It's so pixelated.
It's so true to his word. I need to convert. Because I found Jesus. Hello there, Shia.
I didn't realize.
So am I supposed to be doing something here?
No, we're just kind
Steven.
of waiting until everyone is ready to go. I'm not sure what's happening.
Art thou even?
Are
Hallowed be thy ray. Oh, wow.
What is... Oh, God, where are we?
Quality.
What the fuck are we looking at? Oh, it's like a hallway? Might want to just use the default areas. Yeah, it's just a sky sphere. There are mods that make it so that way it's like a 3D room that you can go around and flip chairs and stuff, but they don't work with a lot of things, so... And also, they're laggy, so...
What the fucking ass?
Oh, the Shutterstock logo is what makes this a good photo.
What the fuck is it?
What the ass fuck are we doing? What fifth dimensional being did we piss off to end up in here?
What
Good
is...
God Almighty!
What am I? I
It's
can't
like the
look
ending
up
to
enough.
2001 had 7 different seizures and then gave up. I hate this. Keep it.
Why don't we just go with this? So we
Wait.
can get. Okay, one more.
Just go. Just do whatever. But I'm looking. There we go. That's
Oh.
some good shit right there.
This is
Yeah.
lovely.
It hasn't started loading for me yet. It's gonna be something awful, isn't? Oh,
Why is the bottom of every room an assholish void?
it's just how
Because they're not actually.
it's like we're inside a
If they're not
sphere.
actually panoramic photos, then they don't load properly, pretty much.
that's-
Even though this one is, but they
That's-
still can't like
This
wrap
is
it around the
this one's
texture
Skyrim.
right.
Yeah, this is fine.
It is.
Okay.
Woo!
All right. So, Darren, who do you want to like start harassing first? We come back. We don't have your adult diapers. We fucked up.
You.
Me?
Yep.
Well, all right. So I'm not the brains of this operation, right? But Jin, right? Jin said, let me get. There you go. Jin said that we needed to go talk to the skull and ask where we can even get adult diapers, right? So we went and asked, and it gave us just totally wrong directions. So we went the opposite direction entirely from the grocery store. But yeah, no, it's Jin's fault.
Ha ha! It's Jen's fault.
And
That was a
this-
good game.
Okay, first of all, why are we going to the grocery store for adult diapers? Clearly, he told us to go to CVS. You are totally wrong, my friend.
Well, do you have cards to
simply
say
misheard
that stuff?
him. I don't know, maybe. Yes. You are the one. It is your fault because he said CVS. I already knew we were going to CVS. But because you misheard the directions, we got lost in this hellish place. If this is a place, which I think it is. I don't know what this card is, but this, and
Right?
it's your fault. So there.
Look, no.
Um.
I wasn't driving, all right? Hugs was driving, but before he started driving, and I didn't know this, he started smoking dream grass, and so we just ended up going somewhere else entirely.
I mean, look, I smoked a shit ton of dream grass. I mean, when that weed takes you into REM bliss, I don't know why anyone would ever not smoke it on their everyday thing. But the thing is that I knew the path. I knew where we were going. But Jen didn't. And that's why she gave me the wrong directions. And me being high on dream grass, I had no choice but to listen to her.
Listen. Wait, no. Listen.
Wait, did I just
I
give you an
know
extra?
for a fact. I don't. I have enough. Anyway, I know for a fact that when you smoke dream grass, you see the tiny guardian, and he tells you exactly where to go every single time. So do not even tell me this bullshit that he was lying to you.
Jen, stop.
Because we both
Jen,
know.
Jen, stop. There's the door. Why don't you get the fuck out?
Wow.
Because you obviously
Here's-
are the reason that we failed.
Here's a dimensional portal. Why don't you get the
God.
fuck out?
Well, that would just take me back to the same dimension, you dingus. God, fucking not
What?
understanding quantum mechanics, am I right?
Are you fucking serious right now?
I don't know if we keep drawing whenever we play stuff.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
don't.
do it.
Rev, I don't
draw
know what the
once-
fuck's going on.
You draw once you're not the one talking anymore. Hey,
Gotcha.
Hoots.
Because we only got 23 more of these interrupt things.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Where do I draw from this pile or this one?
You want to make sure that you have 3 of each different thing. So the hands and the cards.
Okay.
So
Jesus.
currently it's
Okay.
on Jen, I believe. No, she just shifted it to
I need-
Hugs, saying that he should go take the portal,
Yeah.
and Darren is just listening to them tell each other to leave.
Yeah. Like, am I supposed to like interrupt them?
Yeah, if you think they're saying
You
bullshit,
can if
then
you want
interrupt
to.
them and just be like, "What the fuck? Why did you smoke dream grass or whatever?"
I already admitted
Oh,
to
sorry.
the dream grass, because that shit
Sorry,
is dank as fuck.
Right.
It's fine with me. So wait, is the blame still on me?
Yeah, you still gotta shift the blame,
Alright,
and
I don't
Darren.
even know how the blame could possibly be shifted on me when it's coming from Jen, because what she forgot is that I was the dampish wall in high school. That was my nickname. I earned it well. Do you know what a dampish wall even does? Neither do I. And that's why it's Rev's fault.
You're just using the cards to do like play on words and puns and shit.
Well, no, the thing is that Rev knows exactly what the dampish wall is, and I figure that once we find out what a dampish wall is, we'll figure out why he caused us to fail.
The dampish wall is what everyone called Hugs because he's just known for going into the corner of a room and using his colored wand, if you will, until it gets damp. You know? And that's not an appropriate time for us to be doing that. Like we need to go get you your diapers, not be fucking around. And so that's why it's Hug's fault, because he was just jerking off in the corner.
While admittedly, I may or may not have been possibly, kind of masturbating in the corner feverishly, the fact is that you gotta remember
Why were you masturbating?
I'm sorry, what?
Why were you masturbating?
Why wasn't I masturbating? I'll tell you why, my friend. Because we were at the tavern. And when you're at the tavern, there's literally only 7 different things you can do. You can drink, you
Why
can
were you
fight.
at the tavern?
Alright, I'm getting to that. Let me explain it. I'm getting to that.
He's being pretty
The
disrespectful.
reason I am being
I
really
think you should
disrespectful.
glare at him.
But you
I'm
see,
feeling the glare
that's
coming on. I'm
that's
feeling
why
it.
you hired me, young man.
How do I glare?
Because
You just
you can
throw
glare
this
at me
card
if
at
you
him.
want.
Okay,
Throw it
I'll
at
do
me.
that.
Shit,
The
I've
whole
been glared.
deck?
No, just the one.
No, just pull one. Just lightly grab and then pull really quick, and you'll pull the first one off the top. No.
Ah, okay.
Put it down,
There
and
you
then
go.
like that. Just like real quick. There you
Just hand that to him. There you go.
Thanks, man.
There you go.
Alright, cool. What do I do with this?
Okay, so now you've had one glare. Once you have 3, you're dead, and me and Jen are off the hook.
Okay, so is it the same
How do I...
dealio? Look
Yeah.
for diapers? Okay.
Yeah,
Put my,
we're still
cards
talking
back
about
in
the
the,
diapers
deck.
thing because we still haven't really resolved whose fault it was. Like he's just been fucking around, and you're not happy about it.
These cards are all the Bone Man cards. So put them over, and then we put them back in this deck, I believe.
Yeah.
And then the other cards, the hand cards, go into this deck. So once you're done playing them, I guess you just throw them back in. This is really hard to do all this and play really quickly at the same time. You gotta be
Maybe
really
we
fast.
don't. Maybe we don't draw until after like we run out of cards. Does that make more sense?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm still reading the rules, trying to figure out how exactly
Oh.
the card draws are
Hey,
supposed to
Darren's
go.
gone. We're all off the hook.
Cool.
Alright. You're just saying that because you got one glare, you little turd.
You think I give a fuck about Darren's sweet, doleful eyes looking into the depths of my soul? No.
So I think he'll be back. He was saying something about 15 minutes in he was gonna lose connection or something.
Oh.
Yeah, his internet.
Is kind of
Oh, Jesus
Oh.
Christ. What are
Oh,
you
God.
doing?
You guys wanna smoke some dream grass?
Yes. Is that even a question?
Well, I mean, if you smoke green grass, then you would know it's not. Alright, well, while he's gone, we can actually read the rules this
Yeah.
time, maybe.
right.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
It's
I've
so
been trying
laggy
this whole
that
time. Let me go to the first card and let's all sit down together and just go to the
read the
first
rules.
releasing a boarded thread. I guess they're talking about Darren.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Well, when a man and woman love each other very much, but they're not ready, they can,
So this just explains what the
This is
premise
just the-
is. So go to the
Yeah,
next
so
one.
we can just say that's whatever.
Hello?
Rules of
Oh, hey,
play.
he's back.
The players must play one of 2 different parts, the servants or the overlord. They should all possess certain distinctive characteristics, ineptitude, clumsiness, and the inability to carry out even the simplest tasks. Well, I would say we pretty much all fit that description pretty well.
Hmm.
The hint cards are just narrative cues that the player uses to create a story and justify himself to the master. When using a hint card, a player can draw inspiration from any part of the title, the description, or the illustration as long as the association with the card's content is obvious and, of course, accepted by the Dark Overlord. So you can pretty much do that however you want. The small icons in the upper left corner of the hint cards are used for the Dark Master variant set of rules and are not used. Okay, so we don't give a shit. Action card. pass, freeze, and then the other one is either or, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
so we know that.
They replaced these
what cards use-
where it has 3 different versions with just all the same one for the sake of tabletop sim. It works the same way.
Overlord assigns players withering looks during the game as a measure of his anger towards his servants. The first player to receive 3 is considered responsible and dies. When a player receives his first withering look, he places a withering look card representing the first level of his anger face up in front of himself. When he sees a second, he flips the card over to the side representing the second level of anger.
Again, we'll
End
just
of
have
the
extra cards.
game.
I'm gonna go top off my coffee while you're reading.
Okay. Dark Overlord addresses one of his servants asking a question about the mission's results. The choice of the first player to be grilled is completely at the whim of the Dark Overlord, so the Dark Overlord just picks one person and then starts grilling them. Servant makes excuses for his many failures and tries to avoid angering the Dark Overlord. The excuses invented by the players should not necessarily be realistic or even plausible given the humorous nature of the game. The more absurd they are, the funnier the game is. All excuses must be consistent with the hint cards played, okay? So all you really have to do is you have to use your hint cards, and you can say whatever you want. Player's turn begins when he is questioned, or is the target of a pass by the pass the buck card.
It's 4-player plus.
Yeah.
But we're just doing streamers and then hugs because it's hugs.
Hi!
During this,
I bribed my way in.
Basically,
play
he
at
sucked
least
all of our
one
dicks
hint.
individually.
What's funny is I only had to pay them $50 to do it.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
During his turn, a player must play at least one hint card to continue his story, play a maximum of 3 hint cards during his turn, including the one played along with the pass the buck card, end his turn by playing a pass the buck card along with a hint card to shift blame to another servant. So you have to play at least one hint card, play a maximum of 3.
Right. So you can play your entire
Yeah.
hand's worth of hints or not.
It
you
says you must.
play at least one.
Do you have? But it also says you must play a maximum of 3.
A
You must play
maximum.
at least one, and you have to play.
So you
Alright,
can.
okay.
Right.
End his turn. You must end your turn by playing a pass the buck card along with a hint card. You have to do a hint card and
Hints
both?
is the this one, the one with the hands. So
oh,
like we
those
were
are
doing.
considered hint cards. Okay.
Yeah. Or wait, no.
End the
There's
turn.
no. These are hint cards, and then there's the pass the
Yeah,
buck cards,
these.
which are these.
So do we have to use a hint card with a passive blame? Because it seems like
Yeah.
it's saying right here that we do according to this rule.
Yeah, that's like we were just doing, where we were.
Yeah, we were pretty much doing that.
Yeah.
Third, playing the passive player draws enough hint cards. At the end of his turn, after playing the pass the buck card, the player draws enough hint cards from the deck to bring his hand back up to 3 cards. Excessive hesitation, an inability to continue his story, or an inability to end his turn by playing a pass the buck card will provoke the Dark Overlord's anger, and you will receive a withering look.
Oh, I guess you don't get more pass the buck
player-
cards.
If a player does not have a hint card at the beginning of his turn, he automatically receives a withering look. If the player does not have a
okay.
pass the buck card, he can choose to immediately receive a withering look and end his turn.
I think I got it.
Okay, so apparently, from what I'm noticing, it's the discretion of the Overlord
Yeah.
where he decides who's speaking at the time, but if you're being grilled, you can use a pass the buck card or whatever to force it to switch to someone else.
Right, and you don't draw more of those until after someone's gotten a withering look.
Yeah.
That's the main problem that we're having.
Well, the person who dies to the Overlord discards all their stuff and draws more of those.
Right, and I think everyone else draws back up once the round's over, right?
Yeah, I think so. So like, I could be all like, Darren, I got you Wendy. And he'll be like, why didn't you get me Burger King? And then I could explain, and Darren, if he's the Overlord, could either be like, oh, that makes sense. Jen, why didn't you get me Burger King? Or he could be like, no, that's fucking bullshit. Keep talking.
Right.
I think it goes over who the Overlord is.
Yeah, the Overlord controls a lot of this. Like, the Overlord, if they want, can basically shut down the entire game just because he feels like being a dick.
That's what overlords do.
Right, and that's the premise.
Gotcha. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense.
Should we redraw cards and restart the round?
I'll start with this look because I feel like I'm the MVP. I'm all right.
Wow.
Give me that look back.
Damn it!
Inside of
But
the center
Senpai
group.
noticed me. All right, I'll leave.
Is there a way to? Okay, cool. I can just do that.
Oh,
And then can
all right, that
I
works.
deal to every color or certain colors? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is
I don't
more
think I
confusing than it
shuffled.
needs to be.
It is. They kind of restate.
It'd probably
some-
be a lot less confusing if you're playing it in real life.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry,
Maybe,
forgot to shuffle the deck.
but like,
Hmm.
says when the player ends his turn by playing a passive bug card, he draws enough hand cards from the deck to have 3 in his hand. So it's not even when
You don't get extra butt
when a
cards
player
until
receives
later.
when a player receives a withering look, he must discard all his cards and draw 3 new action cards and 3 new hand cards. When a free discard is played, no other card is drawn. Being Overlord is hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Do you want to just
Yeah,
go
no,
around the
I
table
don't know
left,
what's going on,
like
to be honest.
clockwise? I don't
I
mind.
just choose someone.
Yeah, basically. Whatever. If someone's like disrespecting you, or if you like feel like their story's bullshit, just throw one at them.
Huh. Okay.
Like there's literally no rule that says when you can't do it.
Oh, okay. So do you want to just like make a new story?
We might wanna, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The only thing I'm not clear on
Yeah.
is I know that if you get the withering look, you dump your whole hand and draw a brand new one.
Right.
However, everyone else, do they draw back up as well, or do they not draw the pass cards, or what? How
I think
does it
they
work
draw
for
back
them?
up as well, but I don't think they have to shuffle.
Okay. Oops.
I'll give you $20 if you let me join your call and insult you personally. I'm alright.
I mean, I can do that to myself.
Yeah, Hugs can do that for free, right?
Yeah.
Throw it
Yeah.
at me.
God, I'm so handsome. Everyone loves me. Wow, what a big, smart guy. I'm bad at this.
Yeah, you're supposed to be insulting me. I'm not sure how.
God,
you're
no,
gonna insult-
Darren, come on. Please.
Wow.
Come on.
Someone's really good at this.
So Darren, what are we doing?
Oh, so
Wait.
Give me a sec.
wait. There's another thing. It says after receiving the third withering look, a servant has a last opportunity to save himself, begging for mercy. If the Dark Overlord considers the plea adequate, the player can draw an action card from the deck. If the card does not display rigor mortis's skull, the servant is safe and can continue the game as if he had never received the withering look. Otherwise, the final curtain falls on the miserable servant. The plea has to be real, not a simple stammering. It must be presented in a funny way. It is important for the player to do his best to play the part of the slimy servant close to the final punishment and absolutely terrified at this prospect. Wait, so does that happen every single time you receive a withering look?
No,
or
just
what?
on the last one. When you get to
Third
the
one?
third one, if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
the third
die.
one.
If so,
Okay.
so if someone's about to lose, like lose, they
Mhm.
can cop a feel, and then if the guy's like, yeah, you know what, fine, and they draw lucky, then it keeps going until someone else is about to lose.
But do they keep all 3 cards?
No.
That I don't know.
Draw.
No,
draw
they
an
would go
action
back to
card, but
2.
It says if it's not rigor mortis' skull, or there
Yeah. So
action cards that aren't his skull?
yeah.
Or that
So
are, rather?
here, I'll show you. This one in my hand actually does have the skull, whereas the one you just drew did
Oh,
not.
I see it. I see it on the sides. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand, right. I didn't see that very fine ass detail, even though it's right here. What else there is? Better allow all players to take part in the game. A compulsory first round of the table must be played in which, instead of playing a pass the buck round, all players perform one free pass.
These are other rules if you want.
I wouldn't even read those.
Whatever.
I might get confused. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
say
even
we
care.
just start a new
I don't
story
even-
and go from where it goes.
Okay, but
Just do whatever.
the thing we were fucking up is you don't draw after your thing. You only draw after someone dies, apparently.
Yeah, and you draw your hint cards
Okay.
back up, but you don't draw your pass the buck cards back up, which means someone's eventually
Gotcha.
going to get stuck into a corner.
Right, where they have to actually talk their way out and can't force it to switch.
Right, I guess.
Okay. I think I get this.
I think I get it too.
Okay.
Are you ready for this? Hey, Yule has actually subscribed to like all of us.
Alright.
Thank you. I mean, it's nothing new, but I just realized it, so thank you. You know what I mean? Alright. Darren, what's our quest, and what did we fuck up?
I want you to get me a bag of dead kittens.
Alright, that's a very Dark Overlord thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've come back empty-handed. Who do you want to start?
Alright, so now I just
Who do you want to...
just like
Yeah.
Jen, where is my bag of kittens?
Um,
Better start talking.
hang on,
He
I'm
can give
still.
you a card at any time, Jen.
I'm still reading this fucking roll. A little, sorry.
Hey, someone just gave me
Okay.
$20. Thank you. And they didn't even let me
He
in.
really wants to insult you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your money.
I mean, I'm not gonna let you into the call. I didn't never agree to that, but Hugs complimented himself, so that's sort of similar. I find it
I mean, if they
insulting.
want me to insult them, I will, but I like having this thing called friends, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
do it.
Right, well, no, this guy wanted to come into the call and then insult us.
Oh.
Or more specifically me. For
See,
$20.
that doesn't make any sense. That's like a pro boxer coming in to punch a giant marshmallow. You're not really going to get anywhere.
Thanks for that.
That's not what I meant. Fuck.
I'm just imagining him joining in, just stammering all of his insults.
You guys are
Faggot.
you guys are pussies. Call disconnect.
Well, he
And
did
then
just give me
there's a YouTube
$20, so I don't
montage.
want to be too mean to him.
Then there's a YouTube
Nah, just
montage,
do it anyway.
20 seconds
Fair enough.
of just like epic Vinesauce fails.
Yeah.
Jen,
Alright, so
Kittens.
the reason that we didn't get your bag of kittens is because on our way to go get your bag of kittens, we got stopped by this lovely lady right here, who is Kira Monray. She is the nimble and sexy feline of Cragmortha, and she absolutely did not want us to get a bag of dead kittens because she is sexy, nimble, and also a cat person, and she seduced Andrew. So you should probably let him explain to you why that was.
Well,
right.
Dark Overlord, you know, truth be told, I did have sex with that cat lady, but it did not impede our mission to get the bag of dead kittens. Because when I was done plowing that literal pussy, I said, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need those dead kittens off of you now. I know you've got some from your village." And she handed me the indecipherable parchment. And I was like, okay, I can't read fucking Felinese. I have no goddamn idea what you're saying. But you know who stepped up and said they could read Felinese? Rev.
All right.
Where's the kittens, buddy?
I'm going to stop you right there, because everything he just said is a lie. Because I think you'll find we have a traitor in our midst. We have a betrayer. And I think that is Hugs. Because I never saw this parchment that he's talking about. You know? He went in there, he banged a cat, didn't come out with kittens. I don't know how that happens.
Wait, Rev, wait, stop. If you didn't see the parchment, and I can't read the parchment, then Jen, where's the parchment and what did it say?
What?
Okay, first of all, I want to know how you banged a cat person and kittens didn't come out. Please explain that to me. I need to know.
Well, you have to play a card with that.
I have to play a hint card with that?
Yeah.
Um,
That.
Didn't know you had to. I forgot you have to play a hint card with every single thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Every time.
So actually,
Alright,
Hugs
well,
needed
did it-
to before it got over
Yeah,
to you.
alright,
Jen.
I'll tack onto that. Jen, not only did you escape with our indecipherable parchment, you also stole that really rare and valuable impossible artifact that we were going to give to the boss. So I'd like to know where everything went.
Oh.
So, for your information, that really rare impossible artifact was actually a bag of holding, so we could put all the dead kittens in it. Thank you very much. And again,
Do you have a
here.
card?
Oh,
I
someone's
can't read this.
Yeah, the Vinesauce website has been
Oh.
down for a while. All right, so there's your Withering Glare.
You're hesitating.
Hesitating too hard. So yeah, I think I see how the flow of this game works.
Yeah, I think that round went right. All right, so let me
Yeah.
give everyone cards now, and then Jin, discard your hand and redraw a new one.
All of them?
Yeah, I
Here,
think
let
so.
me put this over
Right.
here.
Okay. So the punishment for losing is you have to discard your hand. So if you were like planning something or anything, you don't get to
Right,
do it.
and then we
Okay.
can.
I think this makes sense.
I think this is right.
And if it's not, we'll just have like 50 nerds yelling at us. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
They
Honestly,
don't know the rules to the game,
yeah.
so.
So,
We'll make up
once,
our own
once
game.
once I give someone a card, can I just point to someone else and say,
Yeah, like
you know,
Jin is clearly
continue.
full of shit. Like so and so. What actually happened here?
Mhm.
"Oh, okay, all right, Hugbeast, what actually happened? You little shit."
Okay, boss. What actually happened, and I will call you boss because you look lovely today, is when you sent us on our
Actually,
mission to get the bag
I'm
of dead
triple
kittens, you sent us to the grumbling volcano. Now, normally that's fine. I'm a well-worthied and hardy warrior, as you know, and I've served you and your graciousness for maybe
You know
I
what?
don't know, 50
Actually,
years.
I think you're making excuses. That's the wrong card. I think you're making excuses. I don't think you should be blaming the boss for you fucking up the mission. You went and hung out by the Placid River rather than actually going and finding any cats. What's up with that?
Okay, fine. We're gonna play this game? Fine. You know what? That's fine. I did hang out at the river, and it was fucking great, because they had some dwarvish beer. But Rev went to the volcano, and he didn't come back with any kittens, now did he? Where are they, Rev?
Look, okay, I found this boat. They trade exclusively in cats. I figured pretty easy to make them dead, right? But I couldn't find my wallet, and I think Jin stole it.
Yeah, totally. I was really high on Dreamgrass.
Oops,
And
sorry.
what?
I accidentally dealt your
God
dose.
damn it! Why? Stop it! Now I have too many.
Sorry.
I hate you. Well, which one do I get rid of now? Because you gave me too many cards.
Just, I think it was these two in the center, right?
Joke Overlord, they're messing with your table.
No, it wasn't this one. It
Oh.
was this one.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay, just take the cards right. Sorry, that was my bad.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Anyway.
Whatever, I was high. Your turn. Colin.
Okay, but because you were high, we missed our appointment with the guy who was going to be selling us the cats that we were going to make dead. Jin.
It's totally not my fault that we were in the wrong place. That was all you, buddy.
I was just listening to what the ferryman said. I can't pass
Yeah.
the buck.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
explain it.
explain yourself.
I mean, it was just the ferryman. He said that he had cats, and I didn't have my wallet because of Jin, like I said, and yeah.
This is kind of a dead end.
Yeah, I don't know what
Darren,
happens.
it's
Like,
your,
it's
well,
your.
no, what happens is it's Darren's discretion. He can
Yeah.
be like, all right, what did the ferryman say? Like, he can keep it going, or he can be like, oh, the ferryman. Oh, Jen, don't you know a ferryman? Like, he keeps it going if you can't pass the buck, or he can give you.
You can do whatever. He can do whatever he wants to do. Really, like I was trying to read earlier, like the list of the things that he can do is pretty much whatever he wants to do. If he wants to perpetuate, then he can, or if he just wants to be like, nah, y'all full of shit and I don't want to hear it, then he can just throw a card in your face.
Yeah, he's basically the DM.
Yeah,
like, it's,
you can
it's
literally do
completely
anything
down to
at
how
any
this
point.
goes.
Yeah. So if you think that's bullshit, then Hootie might be able to understand this game. Yes.
Well,
I want Hootie to be the fucking Overlord. Get Hootie. I want him.
He's
too
not
busy
feeling
running
good.
NES games.
Yeah.
Or that.
all right. Well, Jen was too fucking high to know what the ferryman was even talking about. So, Rev, what the hell? What happened?
I mean, I'm the muscle in this operation. Like, I just do what the other two tell me to. If they say bash down the door, kill a guy, fine, right? I was gonna kill the kittens for you, right? But there was a portal to another world where we were supposed to get the cats. That's what the ferryman I think was saying. I don't know. I'm dumb, so I literally don't know what's happening. But that's on them to actually know, because they're the smart ones. I'm the muscle.
Wait, so you went through the portal?
I mean, I was waiting for them to tell me what to do.
Window? Alright, well, Hugbees, did you go through the portal or whatever to the other dimension?
Excuse me, Dark Overlord. I thought I would take a nap at the complete ineptitude of my colleagues here. Well, Dark Overlord, as we have explained in the presence of your grace and your humble and shininess, I was actually down by the river because I decided to slack off, and I figure that in my 35 years of service I maybe earned a single day off because I thought that while they were lollygagging around, I would be able to get my own bag of kittens. So I know nothing about this portal, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shift the blame to Jen because I have all this money. And I'm going to give it to you if you don't kill me. So, Jen, why don't you explain why you don't have either a sack of kittens or a big thing of money?
Honestly, you're gonna try to buy him off with money when he's literally our overlord and you already know how rich he is? Are you honestly
He's
that
the guy
stupid?
who pays you.
He's the guy who pays us. Why are you trying to give him money? He doesn't want money. He wants a bag of dead kittens, you idiot. And I can tell you right now that the skull was there, and he literally told us exactly what to do.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. Does anyone hear something? Because all I hear is the wind, making up terrible excuses as to why the Overlord would not want more money. Of course I know what the Overlord wants. He
Silence.
always wants...
Oh, that's it.
Nice play,
Oh my
champ.
God.
You did it.
I'm tired of your excuses. I am very bad at this. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
We'll all get better in time.
It's okay, great, wonderful Overlord. We'll get there together.
Stop fucking licking my asshole, dude.
Actually, it
For
says in the
real.
rules we're supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's literally our job.
Actually, it says in the rules that we're actually supposed to be a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not exactly playing that card very much, although I guess you kinda are if you think you're gonna buy him off with money, but...
Okay, well,
I mean, it says be creative.
what do you think, Darren? Who's full of shit?
Honestly, you're all full of shit.
You
Too
could
bad
just
you
go
can't
out
glare
once.
at all of us at the same time.
He does literally have enough cards to do that if he felt like it.
I don't think... I don't know, whatever, break the
There's
rules.
He
I'm
can
not the one
give
that made
them whenever he wants. That's,
It's
his
up to his
discrepancy
discretion on
entirely.
how he uses them. So if he wants to give it to one to all of us, then he can.
Should that just turn into a different card?
Yeah, I guess that's the other side of this card. Wait, no,
Oh.
that was weird. That was a cool magic trick.
I tried to split the deck and it turned into like a triple card. I broke the game.
All right, well that's fine.
Nice work, buddy.
Sorry. Yeah,
There's
sorry,
a-
this kind of growled into a hawk, so I don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, you could just give one to all of us, and we could all just redraw our hands, and you could start from there.
We were really rolling somewhere, and then. Fair enough.
Good
I'll just
stop.
take one fucking lick arse.
Fair enough. I'll discard my hand.
I feel like I got kind of stuck
That-
by not having any more of my pass the buck cards. Like,
Well, no. What happens is if you are stuck, then you have to keep explaining what is what happened, and then the Overlord can decide whether or not he passes the buck.
okay,
off.
so I was doing that right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these cards they have to happen. Like if I put that
Right.
down, then no matter what, it has to pass to someone else. But otherwise, it's up to the Overlord's discretion who has to explain.
Right, okay.
So, like,
Yeah.
he could pass the buck for you, really, if he...
Exactly.
Right.
He can do whatever he wants. Period. Because he's the wonderful Overlord.
Right. Literally, there are no rules that stop
Alright.
the Overlord from doing shit. So, he
Yep.
just does whatever the fuck he feels like, and we go along with it. Okay, so,
Yeah.
mm, there you go.
Again, so you pick up your own hint cards after you pass the buck to someone else every single time you get more?
Do you?
What's
don't-
that?
I mean,
don't
you were,
think-
you
Okay,
were
okay.
giving me
Okay,
hint
okay.
cards, so...
All right, look. These cards
Oh,
do
yes,
not
you
refill.
get new hint cards, yes, but
I
not
know
pass the
that.
buck.
I know that. I'm asking you
Okay.
about hint cards. You get your own
Oh.
hint cards after you're done passing the buck to somebody else, so you can keep going. Is what I'm
Yes.
asking because I
Yeah.
haven't really been
Yeah.
doing that, so it's kind of a holdup. Because if I only have one thing to pull from and it's retarded,
Yeah,
that it's
no,
just
that's
like-
exactly what you do. Like, if
Yeah.
Okay.
once you're done, like, once you've passed the buck, or the buck is away from you, you draw back up.
all right, word, got it.
Okay, cool. So, Darren, you just handed Hugs a thing, and we were talking about this portal, and there was a skull that Jin was talking about that apparently had, something to do with whatever. I don't really understand what was happening anymore.
I think she just said it.
Now, does he stay the Overlord, or when someone gets a card, do we switch Overlords?
No one's dead yet. We need 3 cards to kill someone.
Somebody needs to die first, and then we start
yeah.
over.
Okay.
We could just go to 2, if you'd prefer, but I'm also the one that
I'm-
doesn't have any.
The
I just
reason
don't
that
know
the
the
card
rules.
changed, by the way, I think maybe the cards might have different states because the glare is supposed to get more intense. So I
Mhm.
think maybe you right-click it and it zooms in or something. I don't know.
Oh, set
You
1.
gotta change
Yeah,
the
if you
state of
right-click
it.
it, you can change the
Yeah,
state.
set state 1, 2, 3. So really, he only has to deal you one card, and you just have to set the state of it to 1, 2, or 3, depending on how pissed he is at you.
Yeah, okay.
Essentially.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, so Darren, who are you interrogating? About your sack of dead kittens that you do not have.
Or he can change the subject. He can do whatever.
I mean,
Do
yeah.
whatever you want, buddy.
Well, Rev, you said you were the muscle of the operation, right?
Right?
Why didn't you just, like, go into town and pillage some kittens for me?
Well, okay. I thought about that. And so I asked, okay, where's a good town? Because I'm dumb, like I said. And I need directions on where to even find a town. And so I asked Jin, and she took us to this palace, right? The ancient place. It's a sanctuary dedicated to Mother Earth. So you get that going too. We get to beat up some cats. That it was a good plan. But I didn't see any cats there. So I can't.
You passing the blame to me, buddy?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know that we were all real high, and that wasn't no fucking castle, it was a mine. So if you're wondering why we didn't find any dead kittens down there, it's because we were all blazed as fuck on dream gas, and we weren't actually in a magical earthy castle, it was just a mine. There's no dead kittens in mine, dude. There might be some dead birds, because, they fucking do. I don't have any cards to actually switch to anybody else. I only have interruption cards, and I can't interrupt myself, so I don't know what to do, actually.
Well, you have to announce that before you start that you can't pass the buck.
Oh, I
So you have
can't
to talk
do
your way out
anything.
of this.
It's like if you didn't have any at all.
Yep.
I sure don't. So let that be known that we were all wandering around in this mine really high and passed out at some point. Stop me if this is getting too exciting for you. I'm pretty sure part of me died in there.
Bugbees, why
Yeah.
didn't you come up with a plan in these mines? Get out.
Okay, Overlord, I apologize for such a feeble display of explaining what happened. Because when we were in the mines, you've been to the mines, Sir Overlord. You did take them over. You ruled them for many a year with your iron fist. You know what you left down there after your great genocidal crusade? Tons of
What?
stinking corpses. Now, the problem with stinking corpses, as lovely as they may be, is I'm not going to leave a perfectly good, fresh one as we pass by it. So I personally was not able to take the big sack of kittens because I'm looking around this old corpsey guy, which I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. There's a lot of stuff you can do. But the point is that I could not possibly have grabbed the sack of kittens as we traversed through the caves to get to the dark dungeons. Now, I know for a fact that Overlord hates cute animals, and he would definitely lock up cute kittens in there. So as I'm carrying this corpse, I have no idea why Rev did not load up a bag of kittens from the dark dungeons.
Okay. Let me stop you there. We weren't in any dark dungeons, as far as I could tell, okay? What I understood is we were in the temple ruins, okay? Of the ancient place. Maybe I was blazed out of my mind. That's not my, I wasn't the one that was handing off the weed. That was Jen. She was
That
giving
was
me
me.
weed, and I was blazed. So I went to a temple ruins, and I did not see any cats there. Jen.
Did you shift the blame onto someone else there?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if he shifted it to me or not.
Jen got me high, so I didn't realize we were in a mine.
This keeps
Listen.
going back to Jen getting people high. Going in circles forever.
Listen, there's no way that you were actually that high because that weed wasn't strong enough to knock somebody out like you. So you can't keep blaming me saying that, oh, I don't know where we are because I'm so high. You're like Andre the Giant. There's no way.
Let me stop you
that
right there.
A little bit of catnip.
I totally can get high from that because I am the most monstrous monster. But that also means that I'm a total lightweight, but I try and pass it off like I'm not. So, yeah, no, I can. I can get high from anything.
How do you explain that, Jen?
Even oregano?
Fuck yeah. Catnip?
Because you know for a fact I wouldn't give you any actual real dream grass, dude. I
Yeah,
just
why
gave
would
you
you?
some catnip.
Overlord, she's
Because
holding out
I
on
don't
me
wanna-
on the weed.
None of you should be smoking on the job anyway.
Well, I wasn't the one
But
smoking.
you smoke on the job all the time.
Are you,
Are
Are
talking,
you talking back to the
Right now.
Overlord?
are you talking back to the Overlord telling him that he
Are
can't
you
get
talking
high?
back to the Overlord, as mighty and spudsy as he may be?
I will
I
inject
mean, I ha-
oregano into my dick vein if I want to, at any time.
Yes, as you're right, as Dark Overlord.
I think we also should have that right. This is really getting into some constitutional shit right here, if I am to be honest.
He's the
If you do
Overlord.
that,
Man.
you can go to an Italian restaurant and never need toppings.
Yeah, just fucking take it out and start jerking onto the spaghetti.
Who wants pasta? Anyway,
Now I'm
Jen, you're
imagining
guilty
a
as shit.
pepper grinder that's actually a dick. This isn't for you to decide. The only thing that I'm guilty of is being really high right now, and
Right.
you know it.
And you're blaming the
You gotta play
Overlord
one
saying
of
that
those
he
cards.
can't? Yeah, you got any cards to
No,
back
I'm
up
just
what you're saying?
saying.
Because I don't.
Because I don't.
Jen, let me interrupt you real quick. I want to take
Okay.
a moment. I want to take a moment real quick to bring out our sponsor, the Demonic Pyramid. The Demonic Pyramid, for when your life is just not as good as you're after one. Anyway, back to the fact that Jen did it.
Listen. Listen. Did you just talk about the fucking demonic pyramid and you didn't even bring up fucking Carwathrel? It's literally his pyramid. What kind of sponsor are you anyway? How can you expect this idiot to get kittens in a fucking bag for you if he doesn't even know how to be a sponsor for a demonic pyramid?
I happen to be good friends with Calor Thel. You're doing a shoddy job, Hugbees.
Well, boss. No, but
Damn.
damn it! See, my plan was I don't have any. I forgot to draw a regular card, so I was gonna be like, I have nothing to say except Rev did it.
Wait.
Well, you already got
Am
your
I
withering
allowed
stare.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to switch out my other cards now too?
Do you guys
Like,
want to make it
don't
so
I
we
pick
switch
a
out
dude?
all cards every time?
Cause like, if I can't, then I won't have any pass the buck cards ever, and that kind of sucks dick, dude.
Okay, why
Like,
don't we
do
I don't
it where
want
we-
this shit.
I
Okay.
think that's kind of the point, though, because when you get killed, you get like another bunch of pass the buck cards to use to your advantage, whereas the people in have to find more and more ways to talk their way out of it.
But
And that doesn't seem fair. Why are we getting punished because you're bad? That's stupid.
okay,
Save
why
it
don't
for
we
the
get
arc.
new hands? Everyone gets new hands. Does that sound fair?
I mean, I would prefer it simply because I can't deal with this shit. Like, look at this shit
Okay.
I've been dealing with every single time.
Okay, I'm just gonna reset all the decks, then shuffle them, and then everyone draw back up your hand. Right-click the deck and hit draw.
Draw 3 cards.
Oops.
Spams. How do you draw 3 at once without just clicking it 3 times? Is
I
there a
just
way?
click it 3 times. I don't know.
Wait.
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought Hugbees had like somehow got rid of one of his cards. I just noticed a number on it.
I made it too.
I'm gonna top off my coffee. Be right back.
I'm gonna roll this die. And
No,
3.
I just want-
I'm gonna go get water. It's gonna be so fucking good. Oh.
Alrighty.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at being an overlord.
No, you're great, Overlord.
You just...
You got this.
You're fine.
Okay, so what's going on now?
Just keep blaming Andrew for everything. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
He went to go stroke his wiener a little bit. He'll be back in
I
like a
finished
minute.
already. I
Okay.
really need to clean
Yeah.
up my kitchen, but the more important thing is you can blame me for everything because the fact of the matter is I'm going to talk my way out of everything.
Says the
cards so
person
far,
with 2
so,
glares.
Because I didn't do anything!
That's not what
You
the
didn't do
Overlord
anything.
thinks.
Doing.
The Overlord seems to think you did, and the Overlord is
So
right.
You didn't do anything. You didn't do
What
your job.
the Overlord
Yes.
doesn't realize is if he kills me, I'm going to come back even meeker and more timid, so it's to his advantage.
Shut up.
That sounds like you're contradicting what the Overlord wants.
I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, who knows what the Overlord wants?
I know
Just
what the
want to-
overlord wants.
Oh, God.
He wants a bag of dead kittens, dude. Just
Yeah.
give him the kittens.
Straight up said he wanted a bag of dead kittens.
Well, he can choose who is explaining things now.
You.
Okay, Overlord, I will explain everything. You remember how we had that first mission to the Grumbling Volcano? Hey, we went again. You know why? Because when we got there, I realized that I wasn't there last time. So while I was slaving away day and night searching the Grumbling Volcano, which we know there have been confirmed killing sightings there, guess who decided to not even tag along? Rev, who was busy playing Mario Kart back at the dungeon. What's up with that, Rev?
Okay. Let me point something out, alright? I'm dumb. Right? But you are the slimy
Dumb
servant.
card a lot, but go on.
You are the slimy serpent, the servant of the Dragon's Occult cult, right? And that is not our master's cult. You're a traitor. I knew there was a traitor in our group.
No. Here is the problem with your argument. You tried to read the... Remember you tried to read the indecipherable parchment? Because you knew that feline unease, whatever? You read it upside down, you big dummy! Don't you know that in our ancient gnomish servant language, my name and Jen's names are completely symmetrical on the reverse? Jen is the one serving the other master, not me.
Oh my god, this is so convoluted.
No. because
Good
I said
enough.
no. You just made that up. You're full of shit.
Do you have cards?
Look, I'm high and I
Yeah,
couldn't
I'll
even
back
make
that
this
up.
bullshit. So remember the cat lady that you had sex with? Well, she gave you feline AIDS and now you're gonna die. She told me. I'm sorry. But the good news is that she's pregnant with kittens, so just like cut her open and they'll pop out and we'll put them in a bag and we'll be done. What's your excuse?
Well, seeing as you didn't pass the buck, I don't really need one now, do I? Shit.
Yeah,
She
you
saw
do.
through my ruse. Well, Mystical Overlord, please give me one moment while I actually remember to draw these cards. Anywho. Okay, I'll explain again. Yes, I did have sex with the crazy cat lady. Yes, we had that old, tired, convoluted thing and how it goes. What you gotta remember, though, is I was searching the Great Volcano where you actually sent us on a mission. Rev was back in the dungeons playing Mario Kart. However, guess who got lost in the barren desert? It was fucking Jen! We weren't supposed to go to the desert, Jen. And I begged you, Great Overlord, that you would
Caps is on.
and
That was a little bit.
What?
I believe the word you're looking for is inquire, but you tried.
well, what you have to remember is I'm speaking to the Great Overlord who made that an official word in our dictionary.
Let me hold
nary 12 years
Hold
ago.
you up real quick. Iron Man is an awesome song by Black Sabbath. Continue.
Okay.
Alright, wait. No, I actually have a real question. If you interrupt somebody, can you just pass the buck right back to them, though? Because, like, that card doesn't do that.
No,
It just
I
interrupts,
was
so you
literally
have to
just
keep
interrupting
talking.
him, and he has to keep talking from there. So,
Are you sure?
I believe so. Yeah.
Hang on. A freeze attempts to disturb the narration of another player. The player who plays this card does not take the turn. Ah, okay. Yeah, you're right. You can just interrupt people constantly and say shit, and they have to keep talking. That's so good!
Yeah.
That's so good!
Well, no, see, there's three cards. There's the pass the buck where you pass it, then there's the freeze, but then this one is you interrupt them and pass it.
I think it's either or.
Are you... Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think... Yeah, it's not both. You
That's
do
how I've
either
been
one that
playing
you
it.
want.
It's
You
fine.
can use it either way. But why would you use it anything but pass the buck? Seems like a waste.
Yeah, seriously. The interrupt is kind of random. Anyway, Hugs,
It's great,
you're still
though.
going. Because I just explained that Iron Man is an awesome song.
All
It
right.
is.
What I have to say, I guess, then, because it was my turn, is Iron Man is an awesome song. And in the vein of heavy metal, such as Metallica has said, you can ride the lightning, Overlord. Because in the land of metal and music, wisdom, rhyme, wizardry, magic, and overall Celtic themes, when we talk about metal, we have to talk about flying brooms and ferrymen on the river sticks. Why are we talking about all these things? I have no idea. Because I enjoy heavy metal, but I know that Jen doesn't. And I don't think that would bode well for you, Overlord.
What?
What does any of this
What
have
is
to do
it-
with a bag of kittens?
It doesn't matter,
What is
I
your
passed the
problem
buck
with
using the
me?
pass the buck card.
No.
I literally... You're not allowed to pull more of those cards, are you? Wait,
Darren
no,
is
you
allowed
are
to
allowed
stop
pull them,
whatever is
whatever.
going on. If he thinks that was a bullshit thing,
I
he
am
can bring it
so
back.
fucking confused. Look at this pile of cards
This-
over here.
Because
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
keeps blaming me.
If you
You
think
keep
what
blaming
Hugs just
me,
said
and-
is bullshit, then go after him about it.
I don't even care. It's just he keeps blaming me when I'm literally the only one that's even gotten close to explaining where these dead kittens are coming from, and I just don't even understand. Like, I already told you about this chick, so why is this my problem anymore?
That's a good point.
I gave you your solution. You know what you have to do. You just have to wait for this to happen, and it's gonna happen, and you know it is, so just fucking throw this stinking corpse in the trash.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
you,
like a corpse you were
by the
carrying
way.
around earlier.
What? Oh, wait.
Is that why you didn't take the kittens out of the AIDS blood woman.
Oh my god, Overlord, I
had
cannot
a
believe
corpse?
the ineptitude of my colleagues that's going on here. What they don't remember is I put the corpse in the locked box ages ago. This is an entirely new mission. Okay? But Rev was building his psycho bomb, which is glitching through other cards, but we'll ignore that. He was building his psycho bomb. Overlord, have you checked his bedroom lately? When I said playing Mario Kart, I was trying to maybe give some leniency to one of my friends and trusted soldiers and allies, but no.
I don't think he's smart enough to build a bomb. So I think you're full of shit.
Oh, I don't understand how you can think I'm full of shit, because you can see Rev and he's made of shit. He's literally wearing shit armor.
I am literally
came
made
back-
of shit.
Yeah, he came back with various bags of feces.
I am a shit golem. That is correct.
He thought it would be an amazing idea to cover the fields with them, but I didn't think it was a good idea, so I got my horn to ram him out of the way with it. You know, rupture his spine a bit, so maybe he couldn't walk and do this stupid fucking idea. But no, of course. So the reason I didn't bring you any kittens is because after disposing
Let me
of my
interrupt you real
corpse
quick. All right. The cat lady, she's missed her appointment, if you know what I mean. Continue.
Well, see, now you got to put that on my mind when I'm trying to explain to everyone at home why the hell we don't have kittens. So, to recap in summation, I had sex with a crazy cat lady who gave us an indecipherable parchment. However, Rev read it upside down and thought that while I was working for one other Overlord, I was actually working for a different one. But in fact, that referred to Jen, because Jen is the one who's working for the different Overlord. However, I grabbed my big old corpse, who I knew was going to prove my innocence, because he knew that I knew that they knew that I was not working for a different Overlord, but in fact the Overlord that we all worship and praise, and I put him in a lockbox for safekeeping. However, he was missing from the lockbox because when I went to go check Rev's room for wherever the corpse was, he was building the psycho bomb. You may not think he's not smart enough to do it, but he is of course smart enough to do it, because he's been building psycho bombs all of his life. So I put on my horn helm to shatter his whole spine so he couldn't make the big psycho bomb and kill the Overlord, but unfortunately I can't find it, and that is why obviously Jen is guilty, because she didn't stop Rev from building a bomb, and in fact had a bag of kittens, but chose not to share it with the group.
You know what I do have right now? A puppy. Want it? It's yours. Dude. You want this puppy? Is it good enough for you? Look at him. Look at the puppy.
He's a good puppy.
You want it? Here you go. I brought this for you. You should eat it, or whatever it is you want to do.
This pleases me, but still need them kittens.
Okay. Well, I tried. It's all you, Colin.
Okay. Let me explain something about this parchment situation that we've been talking about that had the words of both Jin and, I guess, Hugs upside down somehow. I don't know, I'm dumb. It was very expensive, right? So the little bit of money that would have told me who the traitor was and why we couldn't get any cats, I spent on this parchment, right? But I don't know where that went, because it's gone. Whoever stole the rest of my money stole it as well. And so whoever has that parchment is your traitor. So that's the thing. Also, do you like nudie mags? Because I found this one.
This does not please me.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Gross. Anyway.
You're the one controlling the game from here on out. Later, y'all. Because no one has passed the butt cards anymore. So
whoever has this parchment is the one to blame?
Yeah. And I don't have it.
I don't have it.
How do I know you don't have it?
Because I'm a literal shit golem, and I'm made out of shit, so if it was anywhere...
Turn out your shit pocket.
Okay. I've got this dimensional portal, though, and it's not in there. That's the best thing I've got to a pocket, because I don't wear pants, because I'm made out of shit. And there's literally nothing I could do to make myself, like, wholesome. So, yeah, I would just walk around nude, made out of shit.
Can I like turn a card into like a sort of plot device?
Yeah, you
myself?
can do whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you want.
You're
You
you're
can do
encouraged to
So I
do
could
that,
say,
anything
like,
you
actually.
want.
Yeah.
Oh, could I say something like, "All right, all of you get into that portal in his pocket, his shit pocket, and buy me some kittens." That
Yeah,
even
if
work?
you want.
Get into my shit pockets.
I would just extend the game though, and you don't have any cards.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, if you think that would
It
get
might
us
have worked
somewhere,
earlier in the game
it might have
when
worked.
you still had cards.
Maybe we should all draw new pass the buck cards because we've kind of stagnated. Unless if Darren wants to like throw a blame card out.
Sure.
Just draw
It's
some
up to
cards.
him.
Okay.
Just draw like one card each. So Rev.
Yeah. So we don't have that. We don't have the kittens, but that cat lady is pregnant, right? But
Right.
you need your dead cats now, right? And Jin seems like she's totally down with just waiting. Now, my idea, and like I said, I'm not smart, so this may not be a great idea, but maybe we just shove a stone idol up in there, get out some cats, and go from there. But Jin doesn't want to do that. She wants to
Why do you
wait.
want to do
Yeah,
that,
but-
Jen?
I was there. I didn't say anything about waiting. I literally said that you could cut her open right now if you wanted to. I mean, she's
Well,
ripe
then.
and ready to go, so you're literally lying. Sorry
good
to
point.
say.
Are you gonna pass the buck or anything? Do you give me something to work with?
Hang on, let me fucking hit this shit. Okay, Andrew, it's all you.
Before I start, I like the comment that says the loading at the top is me loading all my excuses.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Alright,
stuck
look.
loading.
Look, okay, look. I'm not even going to use a pass the buck card. You know what? I'm going to flip this upside down and put that over there because I don't need it. The fact of the matter is that Rev, with his swanky, all little carefree attitude, oh, look at Andrew, oh, he's so stupid. He doesn't realize that when I got to that cat lady's dampish wall, I already crammed the stone idol in there. It was really easy. You don't understand the kinky, freaky women I go for, okay? That was part of the main course. That wasn't even a question. So, you know, just for the fact that I need to make sure I can secure my victory, I am going to pass the buck with that. And I'm going to pass it to Rev, and I'm going to ask why you didn't consider that I was going for the kittens to begin with by banging that cat lady. It's almost as if you didn't want us to get kittens.
Well, you see, I did not see any way, as a shit golem, that I could actually bang the cat lady, right? You know, I'm not exactly the most attractive man in the world, being literally made out of shit. So I figured that was just literally...
Yeah. He was going to bang the cat lady, not you.
Yeah. But that was an insurmountable wall to me. I was fine with that plan, but I wasn't going to be able to do it. There's no way I'm going to be able to bang a cat lady. Just saying.
Pussy.
I mean, you did get that. So high five on that one.
Yay! I don't know how we high-fived through the internet, but good.
Good.
Slam your hand into your monitor really hard at the same time. both
I'm out
of
of
you.
pass the buck cards, so that happened. I mean, I'm fine with that plan. I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm talking about banging cat ladies. I think you're
Yeah,
talking
like
about
what does... Yeah, he was going to bang the cat lady.
Yeah.
This is not really an excuse here.
Yeah, I didn't see any reason that we shouldn't have him bang the cat lady. That was fine. That got us kittens, right?
What is your excuse got to do with that, though?
I'm just saying, like, he suggested we should bang the cat lady, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm a shit golem. No one wants to fuck me. That's an insurmountable... Oh.
Dumb.
Insurmountable.
Rip.
That didn't
I don't know
reset
where-
all of them for some reason?
I don't know where you hire these people, man.
Just shuffle them really hard.
Well,
You literally got hired within the same group of people as us. Don't be an ass. Shuffle that shit.
I need one more. This is Dark Overlord, yes. And then, can we flip this to page 1 so that way everyone can just see that all the time? There you go. And
Yeah.
then I need 3 of these as well.
Good.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at them cards.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I accidentally got one more than I needed.
Sure.
So, and this needs to go here.
So where were we in this series of fucking excuses?
Well,
I mean, if anyone here has an actual fucking excuse, it's me.
all right.
Once you made a good point.
Because
All right.
I was fucking the cat lady.
But, okay, I'm going to interrupt him here,
Oh.
right? And I'm going to tell you what's really going down, right? Now, I think what's happened is that he fucked the cat lady, not so you could have cats, but so that the other Dark Overlord could have cats. He's also in the market for dead kittens, and he knows that he'll pay more. So, I'm being loyal to you. I'm telling you this shit right now. But, he has not been telling you the truth. He wanted some of that pussy.
Rev,
Yeah.
Rev.
Yeah.
Rev.
Yeah.
Rev?
Yeah.
Please continue.
Look, there's no way
on.
I was going to be able... We need to get back to the situation with Hugs, right?
So,
He,
wait, how did you know about the other Overlord? Were you in on this? Were you getting a cut?
No, see, I was buying a potion for Hugs to you know, get his magic staff working. Because he's not actually into cat ladies.
Rev! Wait. Rev. Colin. Rev.
Fuck off.
Wait. Rev.
Wait,
Please
wait,
continue.
wait.
You have
I
to...
know for a fact that he's... What? I know for a fact he's into cat ladies. He had me dress up one time. It was weird. Continue.
You guys have to play hint cards with this, right? Because I haven't had a chance to draw new hint cards.
I don't think we do. We can just interrupt you. Doesn't say anything about drawing hint cards when we do it.
I mean, don't you, whenever you play a pass the buck card, have to play a hint card?
But we're using them as interrupts, not as pass the buck, so
Oh.
no?
So, I don't have any
I
more
don't know.
hint cards, so I'm just here. Do I get to draw
Can we just
more?
keep going?
I
Sure,
don't
why
think you
not?
draw until it switches. I don't know.
Alright. I think what actually happened was he wasn't fucking the cat lady. He's actually trying to fuck this possessed girl to give the babies to the other Dark Overlord. Okay? I don't think there was any attempt to actually give you the cats that you want.
So you do have to play it with a hint card, so
Oh.
if you're gonna interrupt him, you gotta do it with a hint card.
So that's
Alright.
to Hugs then.
All right. Rev, I interrupted you first.
Mhm.
Have you ever been to the mine? Rev, I interrupted you again. Follow-up question. How about the marsh? All right, continue.
Okay, but you already did those, so now I'm saying that you fucked the possessed girl instead of the cat lady, so that way you could have babies to give to the Dark Overlord. That isn't our Dark Overlord.
Did you pass the buck to me or
Yes, I did.
not? Okay, good. I don't want to waste my time on this frivolous arguing. Okay, Dark Overlord. Look, I want to propose to you 2 different scenarios. The first thing that all you need to see is I was gonna fuck both of them. Duh! And second of all, look at our women. Do you think I want to fuck that? Nah, but Jen does. Jen, explain.
That I wanna fuck that?
Why we don't have our kittens? Because I was going through my 9-day fuckathon, eventually winding up in a bag of kittens, whereas you were gonna fuck this thing, resulting in no kittens. Explain.
Okay, so when a man and a woman love each other very much and they get together and he has the pee-pee, and I don't have the pee-pee. I can't put the pee-pee in his wee-wee because I don't have the right organs to make the babies, but you do, which is why I can't, but you can. Dude, did I really need to explain that, though? Because I feel like you know that you have what you have and what I don't have, and how that's literally, like, anatomically impossible, but I could be wrong about that.
Jim, weren't you supposed to play like a shift the blame card there?
Yeah. Anything?
I got this missed appointment for a sex change surgery, I guess, because I'm supposed to impregnate some kitten lady somehow, but I don't have the right stuff, so I can't. It's all you, Colin.
I'm a shit golem. There's no way anyone's gonna fuck me. The only one who's got the equipment here is Hugbees. I'm out of pass the blame cards, but I'm just saying.
You gotta play a regular card then.
Okay. I'm just a huge guard. I am a huge shit golem. I do not have a dick that would ever be in anything other than my hand. Hugbees, however, has a dick that things would actually want. And so it's up to Hugbees to actually bang something to get us cats.
You know, I don't know whether to be, like, scared that the blame's going to me or flattered based on Rev's comments, but it's up to the Overlord if that's a good enough excuse.
I mean, you got to defend yourself, man.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think the blame has properly been shifted to me. So I'm
Okay.
gonna sit back and relax and wait for the Overlord to say something.
Or glare at you, and then you die. So I'm thinking that's about what's about to happen right now.
I've lived a long and sex-filled life. I'm all right.
I'm just a big guard. I don't have the equipment to throw my smart bullet into a Catwoman. If you
Hang
know.
I
on.
have a vagina, so this isn't gonna work out.
Yeah, it's pretty much on Hugs if you want a cat by banging.
Fine. Okay. Yes, I did explore her dark forest because I was the only one who was able
First.
to, and that's fine.
First.
I knew what I was saying. What you gotta remember, Dark Overlord, is that while I'm an amazing lover, a smart scientist, a brilliant teacher, and overall a really motivating person, I'm a horrible bartender. What has been the running theme in this entire bullshit backlog here? Illicit substances. We've been talking about weed, drinking dwarven beer, getting high off corpse fumes. How can we trust what any of those two are saying? Especially the one who said that she was dealing the weed in the first place. Jen, how can we trust that you were even sober when we went out for those kittens?
The answer to that question is that you very well can't. And that's about all there is. Also, Donnerin just pointed out that if somebody gets the bug passed to them, they can draw an action card. Is this true?
Oh, that would make a lot of sense.
What the fuck is an action card?
That's these, I believe.
That's this one, which
would
I don't know if that's true, but Donnerin just said it, and maybe he knows this game better than we do. So
That's quite possible. I feel like we're doing something wrong because we keep getting stonewalled. I mean, you also can just throw around. You can throw around like withering glares at any point for any reason. So just it would be good to do that.
You don't even need a reason.
Like
just
if they're
somebody
just
looks at
pissing you off.
funny.
Yeah.
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 I suppose I'm not playing this as quickly as I should be.
That's why I'm
As
thinking the game
aggressively.
should just keep going when someone gets a glare, because the person with the glare gets rid of their card, but then everyone else has to keep talking because they can get thrown a glare as well.
Yeah, I read through the rulebook while you guys were playing, Donnerin says, so I guess if you get the buck past you, you draw an action card.
Oh.
And I believe Donnerin because that seems to make more sense than whatever it is the fuck we're doing right now.
Okay.
The point of this is that we aren't very good at what we do, and we would like to apologize for any ill will that this has placed on all of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Asmir.
I've actually forgotten what the fuck was even happening.
Because it's Rev's fault, goddammit!
He's a shit golem and he doesn't do his job.
I'm a shit golem.
At least
I don't have a dick that anyone would fuck. If the plan, which I don't have a better idea because I'm dumb.
I still want to get to the bottom of this fucking other Dark Overlord.
Yeah. I think Hugbees was fucking that other possessed girl just to get the babies. So that way he could give them to the Dark Overlord and the kittens to win his favor.
So wait, he
Your
wanted to
Honor.
impregnate the possessed girl and the cat lady?
Yeah,
Double the babies?
double the babies, and you get no babies, which I think is a bad plan for you. But Hugbees thought it was a good plan. 'Cause he's a traitor.
Objection, Your Honor. He's leading the witness by claiming that my sperm, or semen as I'd like to call it, was not going to be directed towards...
You're
Pointy sperm, dude.
I'm the dumb one.
You caught on to my accent. But I wanted to direct it towards the benefit of the Overlord. I believe that he is claiming that my mighty seed is not virile enough to impregnate multiple women.
That's not
And
what I'm
spit out
claiming at all.
The point is, Rev's a big dumb idiot with a stupid face.
Actually,
and
what
he
I'm
did
claiming is that you're using your magical charged dagger, if you know what I mean,
Mhm.
to impregnate chicks not for the benefit of our Dark Overlord, but for the benefit of the other Dark Overlord, which is intentionally against our best interests.
All of this
What?
coming
Oh,
from
fuck.
our treacherous deal. Thank God. Hey, I'm dead.
Hey, it's over. Fuck.
I'm dead.
We won.
Look how mad he is.
We're the best.
Grrr.
Yes.
What does like
All right.
maximum gur look like? Oh, that's pretty good.
That- Yeah.
So
It
now
just
what happens?
zooms in.
It's
really.
over.
We
Me
start
and Jin
over
win.
this end. Somebody else gets to be Overlord now.
Does anyone want to take my place? Because
Yes.
I am fucking very
Alright,
tired.
let's do a
and
real
I have no
quick
idea what I'm
round.
doing.
I will be it. Okay. And then
Is there
I
any?
gotta
Is there any other streamers around?
go. I don't,
Yeah. Sean might be done
did
streaming.
Hootie want to play?
because
Get Hootie.
I kind of do need to leave soon. So maybe we should just call it. I feel like a lot of this was just us trying to figure out what the fucking rules were.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
next.
but now that we know, the next time we play, it'll be really good.
Yeah.
Don't
How did
make
he
me
do?
Overlord for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we could have done that maybe faster, but again, like I said, I think we still didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, it's the first time, so.
Right. So I'm
Snake
not-
oil it is.
Snake oil might be a better choice next time, or do this.
I like this game
Yeah, I think if we figure,
better than.
yeah,
If we figure it out and maybe get some more people to play, I think it'd be pretty good because it's also kind of hard when you only have 3 people against another person.
I think the one thing that needs to happen is the Dark Overlord needs to throw out glares like a lot faster and more often.
Yeah, it needs to
I
be
mean, he
pretty
can
much.
do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
It needs to be rapid
But-
fire.
yeah, and he needs to be a
Not
total
rapid
asshole about it.
fire.
Yeah, but seriously, just like anyone and everyone, you fucked me. Like, we didn't get him dead cats. Fun Employment
Yeah.
was okay, but I feel like it didn't have the full deck, which was really fucking us over. Was it
It
at
had
least
Dingo
interesting to
Replan.
watch? Because we can come back to this at some other point, but I do need to go ahead and leave because Tilda got off work 30 minutes early, so that means that if I walk out the door now, I can get there in time to actually pick her up.
Oh, fuck.
Nah.
It's a good game, though.
I like it.
Yeah. Are those ever coming back, or are they just going into that butthole down there?
They're not
Right-
coming back.
Right into Shia LaBeouf's highly textured asshole.
I mean, we're in the Skyrim place now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad and then peace the fuck out. Thank you guys for coming and playing this game, even though we didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that's how I operate anyway.
That's how I also operate. But yeah. Bye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Bye forever.
Goodbye.